I don't know if you're like me, but I hate spending money, period. So I know I ain't wasting my money on nothing, ever. A-team, welcome back to my channel. You already know what it is. I have another video for you, but before we get into that, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button and share this video with a friend. And after you do that, leave a comment down below so they know just how lit it is over here. After you do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will know every time I post a new video. And now, let's get into this video. So as you can tell by the title, this is going to be another YouTube 101 video. So today we're talking about recording 101. You guys already know how to do. I got the points for you, so let's get it. Point number one, use what you have. Whatever you have around the house. You don't need to go buy some big fancy camera. You don't need to go buy a brand new phone. Just use what you have. And if you have an iPhone, I promise you those cameras are crisp and clear, especially the 10 and up. Those cameras are perfect. So just use your iPhone, use whatever camera you have, and you'll be fine. Don't waste your money on something when you don't have the money to waste. Let's just be real. Point number two, natural lighting. You don't need a big fancy ring light. You don't need big studio lights and the lights that they use for photo shoots and stuff. You don't need all that. You don't need it. Use your natural lighting. You have windows in your house, right? Even if you live with your parents, they have windows, right? Yes, so get yourself somewhere where there's like a nude or earth tone color wall, a nude or white wall, something like that. And then make sure that you've got natural light coming in at you from a window, a door, whatever. Open up the doors if you have to, and use your natural lighting. The sun is your best friend, trust me, inside and outside the house, but with sunscreen outside the house. Point number three, make sure you use your phone horizontally. If you're recording with your phone, make sure you use it horizontally, not vertically. So let me show you. So if this is my phone, right, I want to record like this. I don't want to record like this because it's going to make your videos just look like long and slim. And when you watch them and you turn it to the side, you're not going to get full screen. So never like this, always like this. And I don't know about Samsung, but if you have an iPhone, make sure the camera is on top. So your iPhone camera is usually up here. Make sure the camera is always on top instead of like this where it's down here at the bottom. Number four, eliminate noise. You want to eliminate any noise that's around. If your air unit is too loud, you're gonna have to cut it off for a little bit. If you've got fans going in the background or something that's gonna beep and make a lot of noise, I would just turn it off. In fact, I even mute my phone and my watch when I do my videos because honestly, you just never know who's gonna blow you up and ruin the vibe. So eliminate as much noise as you can just for recording time, and then you can turn everything back on once you're done. Number five, have notes prepared. I know that sounds crazy. I know some of you are like, what? We don't do that scripted stuff. Do you know all this is fake? No, all of this is not fake. And I understand not wanting to have a script. I never said have a script, but have notes prepared. You want to make sure that you have organization and structure and guidelines for what you're going to do. Even if you're doing a story time video, you need some kind of structure, because if you don't know what you're going to talk about, you're just going to go in and sit in front of the camera and ramble. And your video is going to be an hour long and you're not going to know what to cut and what to keep. And it's going to be boring because you're just blah, 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 talking about nothing. So a little structure goes a long way. Even if you just make a few points, structure is really, really helpful. Structure is key. Make sure you have notes no matter what kind of video you're doing. Point number six, take advantage of your Google Drive. Yes, if you have a Google Drive, most of us should have it by now. If you don't, use whatever you have on your computer, but take advantage of your Google Drive. Make different folders and keep them organized for different things. Have one for your intros and outros. Maybe you do different sets of series, or you want to do different series sets on your channel. Have your folder for your intro and outro videos. Have a folder for your thumbnails. Have a folder for all of the funny stuff that you insert into your video. Have a folder for, you know, filters or whatever you need. Make sure you just keep it organized. That way it's going to be so much easier. Even if you take a picture on your phone, you have Google Drive on your phone, right? So when you upload your video, you can go right on your computer, send that video from your phone to your Google Drive, go right over to your Google Drive on your computer, and then boop, 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 and you just uploaded your thumbnail just like that. So take advantage of an organized Google Drive. Number 7, use a flash drive. I realize in talking to a lot of like up and coming YouTubers that I know, people who are just getting started, that they're like, I want to keep all the videos. I need to keep everything. I don't know what's going to happen. I get that because I'm like that, but you don't want to overload your computer, especially if you have like, I have a Chromebook, and so that thing, ciao. Overload central. It hates it. So you don't want to overload your computer and you don't want to overload your Google Drive. So get yourself a flash drive. If you really want to keep stuff, if you really don't have enough space, plug your flash drive in, save everything to the flash drive. And again, like I said earlier, keep it organized in the flash drive and then take it out. Voila, you have everything right there in your hand and your computer is not being slowed down because you have too many files. Number 8, high energy. High energy. I cannot stress this enough. When you first start your channel, you are gonna think that you are crazy, and people in your house are gonna be like, why does she sound like that? You're gonna think you're crazy, you're gonna feel crazy, you're gonna feel like you're doing the absolute most. Trust me, the camera naturally drags down your energy. So when you talk normally, and maybe normally you are an energetic person, but when you talk normally and you do the way you motion and stuff normally, it's gonna seem like you're just dragging along, talking to the camera, trying to get through this video, and really you're giving it your all. So to combat that, you've gotta give it more. You've gotta push out all the energy you have. It's gonna be extra to you, but it's gonna look flawless on camera. And make sure you're looking directly into the camera lens. You don't want to look off at yourself. You know, if you have one of those cameras where it shows you can see and it's recording, don't do that. I know it's hard. I know sometimes you're looking good, you're trying to catch a little clip like that. Girl, is that me? Yes, it is, honey. But you can look at you later when you watch the video back. Don't look at yourself. Don't look right into the lens so that it looks like you're looking at your audience instead of like looking off to the side or looking like at their forehead, because that's weird. We don't do that around here. Number 9, if you buy it, you gotta use it. That's pretty self-explanatory. If you pay for anything for your YouTube channel, whether it's a microphone, a camera, a light, whatever, you need to use it, because it's just gonna go to waste and you would have wasted your money. Yes, it takes a lot of time to do this, and you're giving your time, but like, what are you gonna do with that ring light 10 years later if you never used it for your channel? So that is one way to keep you consistent. I said this in the last video, consistency is key. That's one way to keep you consistent. If you're gonna spend the money on it, you have to use it. Otherwise you would have just wasted your money on something that you didn't use. And I don't know if you're like me, but I hate spending money, period. So I know I ain't wasting my money on nothing ever. Number 10, have fun. I know, shocker. You probably thought I wasn't gonna say this again. I'm gonna say it every time. Have fun. You've got to have fun. If you are not passionate about what you're talking about, if you are not excited about what you're talking about, if you're not having fun, it's gonna show. People are gonna see it and they're gonna be like, this is not, she don't look like she's having fun. Cause she not, sis. You gotta have fun. You've got to enjoy it. It will show. I promise you. Just because your viewers are not in the room with you does not mean that they are not watching you. They're gonna feel your energy through the camera, and if you're not enjoying it, they're gonna feel it. People on the other side of that camera are gonna feel it. So make sure that you are having fun. Those are my 10 tips for you guys about recording 101. Let me know in the comment section if you have any other tips, or if there's something I missed, or maybe if there's something that I just haven't discovered yet. Thanks so much for watching, A-Team, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And remember, there's no team like the A-Team. Until next time, guys. Bye. He said, what?
Girl.
Oh my God.
You scared him.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's like that time that, okay, go ahead. What's up, A-Team, and welcome back to my channel. You already know what it is. I have another video for you, but before we get into that, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button and send this video to a friend. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Did they tell you to hit the thumbs up?
Even that thumbs up.
See, this is the struggle that I go through every time. I wrote my own script and I still can't get it right. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name. Other phone, so like I can't just be like click, 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 click. Time up in the kitchen in my heels. Dinner time. He's really sleeping. Okay, go ahead. Count. I don't know the rest of the words. How does the song go?
The ladies are, That's why they love luxury.
Those aren't the words. He says that's why they'll F with me.
Yeah, I
So
know.
that must be the edited version.
The ladies wanna, That's why I said, with me. That's why they love luxury.
Oh.
That's the next line.
Oh.
And it's all about
You can't tell me I ain't fly.
But I ain't with the groove. You can't tell me I ain't fly.
You can't tell me I ain't fly.
I know I'm super fly. I know I'm super fly.
Hey, let me see. Sing it, Punky. Come in the house. Come in the house. We supposed to be coming in the house, not leaving it. Jesus, he really went and sat.
He sat all the way over there.
He really went and sat far, far away from me. The disrespect that I am feeling on this day. This dog said, I'm coming far, far away from your house.
He went up, wiped his tail, went straight over there.
The disrespect.
Oh.